We are broadcasting at 15 and 17 channels. How's it going? I have got a scratch here. There it is. Having issues here. Okay, there we go. All right, good. We're live and we're showing people in the chat. Very good, very good. Hey, Nick. All right, Nick is here. I'm going to go ahead and close out the Discord. Okay, for now, we'll get out of Discord. Enoch and Nick, what's up, guys? JJ Rich, what's up, buddy? So, I've got some videos for you guys at the sawmill. Caleb, how's your day going? It's Tuesday in New Zealand. Today is Monday. It's already Tuesday in New Zealand. It's Monday still over here, man. You guys, you're future time traveler, man. You're in the future. Oops. Get some of these diamonds aplenty. Diamonds are a girl's best friend. This girl loves diamonds. Okay, there we go. That is looking a fine hen. All right, cool. So we're going live here. I reached out to Ron Placone, and he kind of avoided the question. So I don't know if he's going to show up or not. He says after his movie trailer is released, he says he'll come to the show. So we'll keep hope alive there. Hey, Ty. What's up? That's what you call a jar of diamonds? Cool. Clean up the area here. I've got some really good sawmill videos for you guys, man. Really good sawmill videos. You got the triage oil? Yeah, I saw that. All 4 jars, and none of them broke. I was so happy to see none of those jars broke. The way I packed them, it wasn't really the best packing job, but God, I was so glad those jars made it. Why did that disconnect? Because I wasn't using it? I hope it's still got power. We'll find out. It was perfect. Yeah, I saw. Johnny D. His own YouTube channel. No, Caleb, I haven't. All right, so I've heard of Johnny B, but I've never heard of Johnny D. John B. Concentrate, dude. Is that who you're trying to talk about? Bubble Man's friend? Okay. I am ready. No, I never heard of him. Cheers, Tabby. Hey, Dommy Dom. All right, cheers, everybody. Hey, Tula. Oh, I'm high as fuck now. I'm high as fuck. I'm high as fuck. Holy fuck. Let's get these sawmill videos going, huh? Gotta get these sawmill videos going here. This is what we gotta do, yeah. So the blade popped out of the guide, and that's why it was crooked. So I fixed it. It didn't take long. I just popped it back in, and I backed the log up. I'm going to try. What's up, everybody? Down here at the sawmill, Nay from Nay's Garden. All right, you guys ready for an excellent freaking video? You guys are going to have excellent sound and excellent video here. Give me a second. Huh? What? What's up, everybody? Down here at the sawmill, Nay from Nay's Garden, and I've bolted all of the rails down today with lag bolts that I had. I bought them a long time ago. I just never used them. But you can see these bolts. Hit number one if you like sawmill videos. All up and down here. Number one in the chat, please. I bolted the whole track all the way down with lag bolts. I drilled holes and bolted it in. I didn't lock down the blade. I just wanted to see how good the trolley was going to work. And as it turns out, the blade didn't jump now that the trolley's been adjusted. Dominic, so, Nick, well, the trolley Tabby, Kevin, let's go ahead and fire it up and see if we can cut one more piece off this. Try to make this into a block here. Caleb, thank you, Caleb. Right, let's get away. All right, here goes the sawmill. For all my sawmill fans out there. Running straight. That looks all right. Dominic hit a number 3. Dommy. Thank you, Dom. Okay, we're going to try to cut. Let's see what happens. Bobby Bob. Thank you, Bobby. Hopefully it works. No, the blade jumped that time.
Yeah, this is what happened last time. I don't like it. I'm going to stop and assess. I think it's out of the guide.
Someone's going to stop and assess.
Get near there to look.
I love it.
I got to turn it off. Every time I go to film, it jumps out of the guide. Isn't that funny? I just cut 2 perfect cuts or 1 perfect cut, and then this happened. So the blade looks a little crooked. I'm gonna go ahead and see if I can adjust it.
Thank you, Tabitha.
Thanks, guys. NaysGarden.com.
That's the blade, guys. That shows the guide and the way the blade goes through that guide like that.
Okay, so this is the blade, and this is the guide, and the blade was way too far out in front of the guide. It wasn't holding it straight. I could tell it wasn't cutting a straight line, and I'm so glad I stopped when I did. You could see the blade was just too far past this pulley here. So I loosened it, and I moved the blade back a little bit. So now it's set inside these 2 wheels here, and hopefully that'll keep it straight.
Thank you,
we'll find out right
Jackie.
now. I'm going to fire it up. Okay, so while I'm doing this, I'm keeping my eye on the wheel to make sure the trolley is running straight on the track so it doesn't pop off. It's really the most important thing I'm watching right now. But let's go ahead and fire it up and see if we're... No, oh, there it goes. A little bit of lag there on the startup. It was against the wood somewhat. But let's see what happens here, guys.
I'm building you, yeah, your house. Yeah, I'm building your house, Philip.
Oh, I don't know. I think it's outside the guide again. I think I'm gonna have to stop again. Okay, I made an adjustment. We'll see what happens. I had just,
Hey, Bad Bad Blue Jaws! Quarter of the hour. Cannabis businesses are all. Cheers, everybody. I'll smoke here in a second.
Nope. It's riding up again. I'm gonna just walk around and look at it. No, it's in the guide. We should be all right. All right, we might be all right. Come on.
Now look, you guys notice the wheel jumping? See the wheels going left and right with every cut? That's what I'm going to fix.
A little bit at a time.
You see the wheel moving?
So I can get the saw bolted down. I'm looking at the way the saw skips around.
Yeah, this is live, but I'm not down at the sawmill. I'm up in the kitchen. I recorded the sawmilling before. But I'm sitting in the kitchen live, Bad Bad Blue Jaws.
Oh, sorry. I just realized I was off the picture. Sorry, guys. All right, here it is. Here's our beam. Beam mom. We're cutting wood. All right, man, that saw is loud, huh? It needs a good greasing, I'm sure. It's making too much noise. But I think I fixed my blade problem. I fixed my trolley issue. Now all I got to do is bolt the entire machine down and figure that out. That's the next thing, so it doesn't skip, and I'm going to get a much straighter cut. Even though, I got to say, man, for what this thing is, that's a pretty straight cut, man. It's not too twisted over there, so I'm impressed. All right, guys, thanks for watching. naysgarden.com. Nays Garden, hashtag 1766 at Discord. And check out Nays Garden, all 25 YouTube channels, however many there are now, and the Six Ben Shader Facebook channels. Make sure you subscribe and sign up for notifications and turn your telephone notifications on, especially for YouTube. Thanks, guys. Bye. Everybody, Nay from Nays Garden here.
How about we pause for the cause, as my old guitar player in my rock band used to say. We're going to take a pause for the cause here. And I know exactly what I want to dab to. I'm getting nostalgic. The original Pinoy from Orlando. Yes, I still have some. It's amazing, I know. It's like, I'm going to bust some of that out. I guess that's good. I think that's fine. I'm okay with that. I'm okay with that. It still smells amazingly good. God damn. Missing out if you're not on the Discord. Yeah, you guys are missing out. Just ask Karen and Tabitha. And Nick. All right, so here we go. And Enoch. And Josh, and Griffin, and Eddie, and Kai, and Doc Hollandaise. Those are the regulars, and then there's a whole bunch of other people that pop in and out. You guys should give it a try. Hey, I got more of these videos. Just wait. Ooh, 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 Jackie Blue. I like dabbing, I know she does too. We get so high every day. Ooh, Jackie and Gardner Nay. We like to smoke some dabbing around. You know we're dabbing and we're making loud sounds. Bum, bow, bow. Ooh, 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 Jacket Blue. It's a good song. What do you guys say? More lumberjack, more sawmill videos. Hey, let's do it. Cheers, guys. All right, lumberjack videos. Look at this. Lumberjack made. No way. You guys ready? Ready for another one? Hey, look at that. It's the Roxa back there. Look at this. Look at that. It's the Roxa. Over that knot on that tree. So I've got the Roxer down here, and it's great because, as you can see, it's like a workbench on wheels. Hey everybody, Nate from Nate's Garden here. Ooh, almost tripped over that knot on that tree. So I've got the Roxer down here, and it's great because, as you can see, it's like a workbench on wheels. You bring it wherever you need to go, man. You got all your tools. It's so cool. Anyhow, had an idea. I was trying to clamp this down and bolt it down and figure out how to fasten it down or chain it to a tree or something to keep it from pulling up. And I was like, why don't I just brace it? Because it flips back this way. So I cut a board. I already had the freaking wood cut here. All I had to do was just cut it to the right length. And then I just kind of beat it in there with the sledgehammer. I don't know if it's going to work, but let's give it a shot and see. I'm going to fire it up right now. We're going to find out. So. All right. Blade's not turning. That's not good. Nope. Blade did not turn for some reason. Error. Let's find out what's going on. All right, let's try this again. I don't know what happened. We'll turn it off again. It's not. The blade's not engaging. For some strange reason. Huh. But you know what? Craziest thing. Some of my cables came out of the thing. I see what's up. I gotta fix this. I have to turn everything off and fix it. I'll be back. Sorry, guys. All right, so I could tell you what happened. What happened right there was I stepped on the wires because I hadn't run the wires up above where my feet go yet, and I should have, and I hadn't done it yet. And I stepped on the fucking two of the wires came out of one of the sockets in there in the variable. I had to get in my Roxer. I had to drive all the way up to my garage, and I had to grab a Phillips head screwdriver because I didn't have one down there with me. And I had to drive all the way back down. This next video was taken after I'd already done that. I came down, took the screw, I turned off the sawmill, I unplugged it, I turned it off, I unscrewed the screw where that thing had come out of, right? I put the screw in, and then I ran all the cables through these little plastic protector tubes, and I put them up where I can't step on them anymore. They're under the sawmill, kind of. It's 210. It's 210. 210 volt. Craziest thing. Hey everybody, Nate from Nate's Garden here. Ooh, almost tripped over that knot on that tree.
Oh, wait.
So I've got the Roxer down here, and it's great because, as you can see, it's like a workbench on wheels. You bring it wherever you need to go, man. You got all your tools.
Huh. Hold on, guys.
What? So I've got the Roxer down here, and it's great because, as you can see, it's like a workbench on. Why is this so hard for me to do?
Hey everybody, Nate from Nate's Garden here. Ooh, almost tripped over that knot on that tree.
Dude, Jesus fucking Christ, why is this such a bitch to do? There we go.
Okay, so.
Okay. Apologize for that. That was a little bit of a disaster there.
Okay, so I put the brace in, this big wooden post right here, and I stepped on my wires because I hadn't cleaned them up yet, and I unplugged a couple of wires out of my drive there, the variable drive. But it's okay, it's variable frequency drive. But it's all connected again now, and it should run. The wires are out of the way where I won't step on them anymore, and I might be able to actually cut this board in half. So let's find out how this thing is running now that I've got this. And I don't know if this, I've got to plug it in. I don't know if if that board's going to fall out of there or not. I've got to test that. So hold on a second. Let me plug this thing back in, and I'll pick the phone back up in a second. Okay, we plugged it back in. We're going to flip the switch on. Hopefully we'll get, okay, there's the fan. That's a good sign. And let's go ahead and engage. Up. Well, if you yank the control panel out, sometimes it might not work. I yanked the control panel out, man. I yanked the whole damn...
Look how dirty I am.
Do not yell at me.
Look at all the grease all over my head. Holy shit.
Oh, it's in reverse. It's wired in reverse, I guess, so we have to run it in reverse. All right, let's see what happens here. I'm going to try to cut this board in half. That's a lot of wood to cut through.
Thank you, Tabitha.
It seems like it's running good. It's a lot of wood, man. But the saw's not jumping. This is great. I don't want to give it too much. I don't want to bog the blade down, bog the motor down. The wheels are on the tracks.
Sounds like a sewing machine, doesn't it? And then, boom.
It didn't like that.
I was
We
trying.
got an error. Okay, no problem.
I was trying to see if I
No
could
problem.
force it through.
The blade should reset and start right up again, hopefully. So let's find out if that's the case here. There it goes. Fired right back up. Okay, so it just was an error because I was seeing how much pressure I could put. I'm going to let the blade get back up to speed again. Huh. It errors out when it experiences too much tension. It's set to do this. So if this is something I have to go into the settings on and fix, but it's working, and I'm getting this big piece of wood cut. Woo! I just slipped down the hill. I'm excited, man.
Look at how the wheel, you see the post on the wheel, guys? See that big piece of wood that's braced against the tree and the top? And that saw is no longer fucking... No, that's not in reverse, bro. It's in forward. I can't use it in reverse.
You don't want to get impatient with this thing. You got to be patient. But it's not bouncing.
It's because it's so much wood, bro.
And my board is staying in place.
That's the most amount of wood I've cut through since I got the variable frequency drive. That's the biggest cut I've made, the most amount of tension on the blade.
Almost through. Here it goes. Boom. There it is. I sighted it up by eye. I tried to cut it right in half. I got two nice big freaking planks now, man. I can cut those into 2x4s.
That's what I did. I cut them into 2x4s and 4x4s.
There it is, son. Lumber. 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 And the board is holding on. Turn it off. And now we'll stand back proud of what we've done. I'm cutting boards, man, and these are going to make some great 2x4s. So it's just a matter of sliding the one off, getting it over, putting the other one, laying it down, and then cutting it into strips. Now, that blade's going to go right through that. It's not so much wood. This initial cut was a thick piece of wood. In fact, this was the thickest piece of wood that I've had to cut since I fixed the mill. And, you know, there's more square inches of cutting area on that piece than anything else. It does slow the blade down, but those are some things that I can fix and I'll work on. And I hope you guys love these videos. And if you love these lumber videos and the lumberjack videos and the sawmill videos, do me a favor. Go check out my website, naysgarden.com. Subscribe to all of my YouTube channels. There's like 20. There's more than 20 of them. Nays Garden and a bunch of them. And you can find them all from the front pages of each one. And Ben Shader on Facebook. There's 6 of those channels. And make sure to turn on your notifications on your telephone, guys. So, and when you follow Nays Garden on Twitter, turn those notifications on. So when I tweet, you guys know when I'm tweeting and stuff. That'd be great. And that's about it. You see Rogie is Rogie's over here chilling somewhere. Yeah, he's right in front of the Rockster. He's just laying right there. All right, you guys, thanks for watching. Come check us out on our Discord server, Nays Garden, #1766. Happy 710 on the 710, guys. No law regarding cannabis. Peace. Sawmill video. So once again, welcome gardeners and lumberjacks alike to another sawmill video. So once again, guys, you saw me cut the this big board that I'm using here as a plank here, and then there's this one, and I'm got it set up right now so that I could cut a 2x4. Now this is a much less dense piece of wood that I'm going to be trying to cut through here. You can see it's and the blades all
Douglas
lined up
fir.
with it. So it should go right through it. And that's what I'm hoping, is that I can go through these 2x4s at full speed. So let's find out.
Semi-hardwood.
Here we go.
No, I don't want to run oak. That it probably
let the blade-
oak could probably break
Let
my
it get up
blade.
to normal speed here. It seems fine. We should just be able to go right through it. See, there's no drag on it. So I can go full speed.
That's like a sewing machine. Listen to it. Look how that blade's not moving at all, guys.
There we go. There's my first 2x4. Right there. It's a little crooked, but for the most part, they'll get straighter as I get into that board more. Thanks for watching NaysGarden.com, guys.
Yeah, that's it. And that concludes the sawmill videos. I can't believe there's not more people watching than less now. And there's half my audience left did not want to watch the sawmill. And I've got 12 viewers, guys. People are not interested in watching that. I mean, the numbers speak louder than anything. You guys are, okay, there's 14 of you here. Okay, the 14 of you wanted to see Sawmill video. But I lost 12 viewers. They're missing out. I love doing it. I want to go down there and do it right now. It's so much fun. Take the dog, go down there. It's a workout. I love moving the logs around. I'm cleaning up my property while I'm doing it. I'm making it more fire safe. I'm getting all this wood, which is burnable fuel, off my property, and then I'm going to be able to build buildings with it and shit. I'm going to be able to do all kinds of stuff with that wood. It's going to be amazing. I'm so fucking excited about it. I wish more people were excited about stuff like this, because anybody that lives off grid should have a sawmill, some kind of a mill, so that you can mill wood, so you can build shit. You also need to think ahead. You need to stock up on screws and nails and shit like that. Make sure your drills have plenty of backup batteries, because they don't last forever, man. Make sure you have I've got a real drill, an electric drill. Milwaukee, that motherfucker plugs in. That's what blew my elbow out on my I was in pain for years because of that injury. Because of that fucking thing. Locked into some metal and twisted my arm around. Oh, man. That was bad. I gotta get out there and hit that fucking speed bag. I can feel it just thinking about it. I can feel the... this hurts because I was moving that log around. I had to move that log off of the trolley twice. I almost dropped the trolley off of the fucking tracks. It's a long story, man. But you know what? I got so much done, man. Those lag bolts, guys. You saw the lag bolts that I put in. Do you realize what that was? All the way up and down. That's like a 22-foot long sawmill, something like that. There's big holes, and I took these lag bolts that are like 3 inches long, and they're pretty thick. And I drilled a hole through those holes in the steel tracks. They're L's. They're long, 22-foot long pieces. It's a continuous 22-foot long piece of steel, right? And it's the shape of an L. And the wheels of the trolley ride on the top of that L, right? And the flat part is what bolts down to the wood that's holding it in place. I've never had lag bolts holding those fucking tracks down. It should have been installed like that, but it wasn't. The guy who installed it just used screws and screwed the tracks in. But when you're putting the heavy logs on there, the screws don't hold. So I had to take all the screws out, and I had to drill new holes, and I had to line it all up with that trolley. So I'd have to bring the trolley down the tracks, and then I had to beat the fucking the tracks with a sledgehammer to get them lined up just perfectly. And once they're lined up perfectly, I'd put a single set screw in. And then I'd go down and I'd start drilling my holes in the center of those holes in the bottom of the L's. And then there were 16. So I got 8 on each side, and I had a washer. I didn't have enough washers, but I had nuts. So I used thick nuts instead of... It worked great, man. And if you look in this... One of the first videos I made... out of the guide, and that's why it was crooked. So I fixed it. It didn't take long. I just popped it back in, and I backed the log up. I'm going to try a second run. I want to show you how I manipulate a log once I've cut one side off it. What's up, everybody? Down here at the sawmill, Nate from Nate's Garden, and I've bolted all of the rails down today with lag bolts that I had. I bought them a long time ago. I just never used them. But you can see these bolts. all up and down. Okay, great. Dude, there's 3 in a row at the end. Look at my badass lag bolts. I put those in with a hammer drill, and then when my batteries died on my hammer drill, I used a fucking ratchet crank with a long handle on it. I fucking kicked ass. Dude, I had to saw a fucking log. That log that you saw holding the sawmill, I had to saw that by hand. I started it with my handsaw, but the battery died. So I had to saw it by hand. I had a handsaw down there, and I did. I sawed it. It was fucking awesome. I had to use an axe to chop this little piece of wood so the... I'm going back down there. I can't wait. I love you guys. Thanks for watching. I'm going to go play with the sawmill. I'm going to go cut some more boards. I'm going to go find some more logs. I've got them all over my property. I'll drag them down with my Roxer. I'll use a tow rope. I'll drag them down where I can grab them with my forklift, and I'll just bring it down with the forklift. Or I'll drag it down. I'm probably not going to drag it down the driveway. I don't want to drag it. I don't want to fuck the driveway all up. Leave marks in it and shit. So I'll bring the skid steer up, and I got the forks on it, and I'll just I'll pick up logs and bring them down there. I got logs down there right now. I got to bring a tape measure because I think they're too big. And, well, they're probably too fucking heavy. I hate to fuck with these giant logs that Mark put down there. You know, I can only do like a 20-inch, I think, and I don't know how big these fuckers are. They're really long, too, man. You know, he should have cut them 8 feet, but they're like fucking 12 feet. And, that might be beyond what I'm able to do, you know? I don't know. So I gotta look and see. Mark's probably gonna come over at some point tonight. I wouldn't be surprised. I gotta go down and water those tomato plants. That's the first thing I'm gonna go do. I'm gonna go water the tomatoes. I love you guys. I'll see you guys later. You guys, hook up with me on Twitter, please. Those of you guys who've given up on Twitter, come back to Twitter, please. It's at Nays Garden. I really need your help over there. I need you to start retweeting everything at all kinds of people that you see me tweeting at. And then you guys can do it too, okay? Also, join the Discord server. We'd love to see you in Discord. It's so much fun. Go to Discord. I'm going to turn it on right now. So I'll see those of you that want to connect with Discord. There's a direct link for you right there in the chat. Those of you that are watching on anywhere but Facebook. Okay, guys? Love y'all again. Thank you so much. Take care. Bye-bye, everybody.